Okay. What the heck? Let's see. Dogs are barking. How come I can't see my chat? There we go. Hello, hello. Anybody here? Anybody here? Hello. Let me put my phone on vibrate. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. I love you. Just gonna give it a few more minutes, see if we'll get a few more people in here. How's everybody's weekend? How's your Saturday going? We got more people coming in. Make sure you say hello when you come in, guys. Who's this? Hey, Rocket. Say hi, Rocket.
No.
Huh? Say hi.
No. Like shit right now.
That's all right. On. All right, so I hello, Rocket. Oh, he says hi. What'd you guys do today? So I was super duper trying to get comfortable, productive. I went to work, had some clients this morning, ran my errands. I went to Target, Harris Teeter, and Ulta, came home, and I filmed 2 videos. Those videos should be up this week. I've got some fun things. Well, I think they're fun. I think they're cool. And then I figured, you know what, since I'm up and I'm still kind of a little bit somewhat fresh faced from the makeup that Lauren, you made it. Lauren's my best friend. Make sure y'all say hey to Lauren. I figured since I still have a little bit of a fresh face from when I was doing a makeup tutorial earlier, I figured, you know what? Why not jump on live, see how the people are doing? I know Charlotte is insane right now because it is the All-Star weekend. I chose to just stay away from that madness. And it's raining. It's going to be raining here for like the next 7 days, which is going to be nauseating. My dogs are going to go crazy. But we are going to be talking about my empties. So I am doing some spring cleaning and I like to keep things nice and tidy. I like to be organized, and I always save, like whenever I get a product, like this is my little bag right now. Whenever I get a product, I always put it, in a bag. So that way at the end of the year, I can come talk to you guys about it. So all of this bag, all this stuff right here are all things that have been purchased from 2018. And we're going to talk about it all. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it trash? Do I like it? Would I repurchase it? And would I recommend it to you guys? So let's go ahead and dive in because I have no idea how long this video is going to be. Octavia. Oh, my little cousin's here. What's up, little squeak? Watch, she's about to call me baby Am. Give it 2 seconds. All right, so first thing here. Okay, so this is a hair product. I bought this for the wedding just simply because, oh, Caesar's up. Caesar, come here. Hey, Caesar. Say hey, Caesar. Let them see how cute you are. Stop it. Come here. Don't start. Don't start. Hey, Kenzie, what's up? My whole crew is here. All right, so I got this product. It's called Beautiful Mess because y'all know, like, I just kind of let my hair do its own thing, right? I don't, listen. Can y'all see them? Can you see them acting up? Hey. Anyway, I don't ever do like the slick my edges, lay my edges, the whole swirl thing. I just make sure they're tamed. But I knew for the wedding, I needed to do something. So this is called Beautiful Mess, and it's a pomade. Actually, hold on. I'll get it for you so you can see it. Caesar Rocket, chill. Ooh. Come on. Come here, Caesar. Be good. Lay hands on them, right? Thank you, Kimberly. Hey, Rocket. Seriously. So this is the Beautiful Mess pomade. Rocket, you always want to be in the mix. You're kind of in my way. You were in the way. You're too big to go under the desk. This is what it looks like. So I like this because I like how it smoothed down my edges, but have you guys ever used Hicks Edge Control? I like that. I use that on my clients. However, there's a learning curve with that stuff. If you use too much, your edges and your hairline will be so gross and cakey, and I don't like that. So, sorry, my dog's picked a fine time to come in here and be bad. Caesar. Y'all gotta chill out, chill, please. Y'all are making me look bad right now. I like this because the pomade, basically, it'll lay down your... don't knock over the back. Listen, all right, y'all gotta go. Ciao. Y'all are making a mess. This is worse than having children. Ugh. Move. You already knocked it over. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Bye. See you guys later. Long story long. Whew. I like this a lot. If you are someone that has natural hair, or if you want to make sure your edges are nice and smooth and not get that cakiness and the buildup, try this. Kenzie, I'm going to get you some because I think you'll like this a lot. Next up we have, all right, so the Becca Be Alike. They want to collab. Yeah, they do want to collab. So next up we have, I'll let y'all make your cameo, the Becca Be Alike. Y'all know how I feel about Becca right now. I was a little bit irritated when they came out with the Chloe and Malika palette, just simply because I love the whole BFF situation. My BFF is in here right now, Lawrence. I was like, you know what, cool. I love that idea. And then I think that they messed up because basically they were pandering to women of color, Black women, using Malika as a model, and then we get the product and it doesn't even begin to scratch the surface. It won't even bronze us, basically. So the Be a Light palette, this is the medium to deep, and as you can see, this ain't that deep. I do like this palette because you have the setting powder. Hold on. You have the brightening powder, you have the blurring powder, then you have the little blush here, and this is the bronzer. Now, who is this going to bronze? Say me if this will bronze you. This will not bronze me at all. So when they came out with the newer palettes and I saw that they were using Malika as a model, I thought, you know what? Finally, one's going to be good. And it wasn't. Do I like this palette? Yeah. Do I recommend it? No. But if it's one of those things that if you catch it on sale, get it, try it out. The quality and the product isn't bad. It's just that shade, obviously, it ain't deep enough. Next up, we have the Laura Mercier Glow Powder. This is Bae. This is probably one of the best buys that I personally think of 2018. I have it on now. If you see just kind of like this slight little glow situation on the sides of my cheeks, that's what this is. Y'all know I'm not a highlighter junkie. I don't like highlighter. I don't like it to be beaming just simply because I'm an oily girl. I got my own built-in dew, and I don't need that additional help. However, this is super, super fine milled. I know when this came out, a lot of people were assuming that you could put this under the eyes because that's how the other Laura Mercier powder is. No. You don't do that with this one just simply because it does have a nice glow to it and you don't want your under eyes to be glowing. But I think this is beautiful, really, really soft on the skin. If you want that glow within look, bomb, she's good. Try her out. Here we have, all right, my tattoo liner. No, this isn't it. This was my liquid lipstick for my wedding. I don't like liquid lipsticks. However, if I have to choose a liquid lipstick, I like Kat Von D's just simply because I found that hers tend to be the most comfortable. And the shade name is, it's a weird name, Nas for Auto. I don't even know what that means. Probably Kat Von D's, probably some kind of voodoo witchcraft spell or something. But this is the shade, and I wore it for my wedding, and it's just a beautiful color. These stay on until you wipe them off, but it's not like suck your soul drying. It's really, really pretty. She has tons of colors. If you like liquid lipsticks, definitely check hers out because they are bomb. Ooh, okay, next up, the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. Okay, this is the one in collaboration with Amrezi. Amrezi, that girl, she's on a whole nother level. Like, I don't even think she's human, to be honest, but I did not like this highlighter. I tried really, really, really hard to like it. I'm probably going to be getting up a lot so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. I did not like that highlighter on me just simply because I feel like it pulled a little too gray on my skin tone. I believe it's supposed to be a universal highlighter, but since it didn't work out on me, I did place it in my client kit, I think. Did I? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. So I'll give you guys a quick little swatch. Again, I'm not a highlighter junkie, but I love ABH and I wanted to support Amra. And this is, I'm saying her name like she knows me. She don't know who I am. This is what it looks like. It looks really pretty in the pan, but then like, I don't know. I just think it's a little too silver for my skin tone. So I just keep it in my client kit because I have used it on brides or anyone that does have more of a fair skin than me. Now, I don't know if you're like super, super fair to light. I think this is going to be good for someone who is maybe for like 2 shades lighter than me, or if you're medium to tan tone, really pretty. But for my skin, I ain't into it. I think it's just a little too silver for me. All right, now we have ABH Soft Glam. If you didn't try Soft Glam, you are missing out. Now, here's the thing. This is a warm tone palette, and I feel like a lot of people are just kind of over the whole warm tone situation. But the thing that I like about this Soft Glam palette is this is a palette that's very, very functional, meaning if you're a novice or you're a beginner to makeup, if you're new to it, you don't have to think about it. I think sometimes some palettes, when they come out, it can just be a little too, I think we wear the same shade of foundation. Oh, cool. I like this because it's dummy proof. Anyone can use it. You don't have to think about the color combinations. It's just super, super easy to use. I think this is also a good everyday palette too. So let's say if you want something that you can wear to work, you can wear it to work. If you want to dress it up, go out, you can do it. This is a great palette. Highly recommend this one. Here we have the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. This has been bae for me. So I'm an oily skin girl, as you guys know, and I have found that this has been great, especially in the cooler months. I typically switch over my skincare products when it gets colder. I like this because it hydrates my skin, but it doesn't leave me greasy. Gel products are always going to work the best if you do have oily skin because it's going to hydrate you and sink into the skin. I feel like sometimes some products just kind of sit on top of your skin, especially if you're oily. You don't want that because it just makes for your makeup it just looks really slippery. Your makeup doesn't settle right. So this is really, really good, and it is $28. I started off with the travel size first. I try to buy things in a smaller size, especially if the skincare line offers it, so that way I can try it out, see if I like it, if it breaks me out before you commit to it. But this is the same bottle. I've had the same bottle since November and I haven't gone through it yet. So this is really, really nice product. When I think of Clinique, to me, Clinique is old school, and I never really paid too much attention to them, but they've got some really, really good stuff. And yeah, see, like I can't get this lipstick off. Like once it sets, she is on. She's on. This is my favorite fragrance of life. Marilla brought this for me. Did you get this for me for my birthday? Yes, Giorgio Armani C. So good. I am not good at describing fragrance scents. However, go into the store, smell it yourself, see if you like it. I love Clinique. Yeah, Lauren, you've been using Clinique. I remember when you were in pageants and stuff, all of your makeup was from Clinique. And that was honestly my first time ever seeing Clinique because, you know, Beverly is a classy woman. We love Beverly. All right. BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. This was such a fun, colorful palette. However, I ended up giving it to, I think I gave it to Marilla's niece, Michaela, because she was like really, really eyeballing it. And so I said, you know what? This isn't anything that I'm going to use on a regular basis. The quality of BH Cosmetics shadows are really, really good. Again, I think this is a good quality shadow. If you're a beginner, they're easy to work with. Teenagers, youth, this is a really, really cool palette. Of course, obviously, if you are not into a little bit of a color scheme like this won't be for you. But if you want to kind of dip and dabble into color, but you don't want to commit to a high-end palette, this is a good one. I think it was maybe like 15 bucks. It's cute. I liked it, but I wasn't using it, so I got rid of it. Then we have the Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening Setting Powder. You guys know how I feel about this. I love this. I use it to set up under the eyes, so that way my concealer is not creasing and it's not heavy. It's super, super finely milled. What is this? Oh, this is that overpriced Tatcha, the water cream. I got a sample of this. Now, I understand that Tatcha is, you know, high-end quality, luxe, and all that jazz. However, the price is astronomical. I saw on Trendmove they were going back and forth because they were talking about Tatcha dropping a lipstick. And the lipstick, are you ready for this? $55. And it's just a basic cream hydrating lipstick. Doesn't have a ton of pigment, but because it's Tatcha and it's luxury, and someone was saying, oh, well, they're made in Japan. They're not made in Japan. It is a Japanese inspired brand. But this water cream, a lot of influencers rave over it. But let me tell you how much the price is. When I tell you the price, you're going to be like, oh, no. Water cream, $68. Obviously not this tiny one, but the bigger size. Let me get the exact size of it. So you get 1.7 ounces, $68. I used it, my sample size. I think I probably got about 2 uses out of it because when I tell you it was a sample, it was a sample. It was tiny. And I didn't notice anything extraordinary about it. However, I'm not dry skin, so I'm probably not the best person, but I don't see the need to spend $68 on a moisturizer. That's just me. Sasha Buttercup Powder. This is bae. If you don't like yellow powders, this will not be for you. If you have dry skin, this will not be for you. But if you are my shade, a little bit deeper, a little bit lighter, medium tan, you will love this. This is the powder that I have on right now. You can't see it because it's translucent. Me personally, because I have more of a warm golden undertone, I absolutely love a yellow undertone powder just simply because although some powders say they're translucent, it ain't really translucent. You know what I mean? I feel like the yellow powder, how it settles onto my skin, it doesn't give me a cast. Now, like the Laura Mercier, it doesn't give me a cast, but I just feel like for me with my skin tone, Caesar, please. He's crying. I feel like for me and my skin tone, the Sasha Buttercup powder, it just works the best. Lucy, you love Sasha too. It is bomb. I've gone through so many of these and it's affordable. It's only 20 bucks. This is a really, really good powder, especially because this is made in the, I know it's, I don't want to say, is it Barbados? They're either made in Barbados or Trinidad, somewhere in that area. So these products are made to stand up in the heat. So if you were an oily girl and you live in a warmer climate and you want something to help keep you matte, that is a great product to get. And then these guys are recent. You guys know the Juvia's Place Tri palette. This is still currently my favorite eyeshadow palette. And if you go to Juvia's Place's website, Trinidad, thank you, Lucy. If you go to Juvia's Place on their website right now, this palette is $14. I just love the art of Juvia's Place. This is bomb. So, so pretty. So this is the Tri palette. I recommend this one. This is the Warrior 1 palette. Warrior 1 palette, is it anything exceptional? No. But do I like it? Yeah. It's just a neutral palette. Here's the Warrior palette. Hello. It's beautiful. Again, if you were a neutrals girl and you just want something that's going to get you by for your everyday, day to night work, this is good. Bomb. It's a great. I think this is my neutral palette. Honestly, this is the only. Hey Shannon, this is the only neutral palette that I have in my collection, and I have actually been using this a lot more recently. I like it a lot. So try. That's the Warrior palette, and then this is Tribe palette. Look at this. Woo-hoo-hoo. Love these colors. If you haven't checked out my tutorial on this palette, make sure you check it out because it's a good one. Next up, we have ABH Sultry. Yeah, it is. That's exactly what the Warrior palette is. You were 100% right. It is a quick out the door. Again, it's dummy proof. You ain't got to think about it. Just take it, put it on, and good to go. And also with this palette, the Warrior palette, hey, Vonda, you can't screw up the color combination. You know what I mean? Like, you can put any of these together. It's going to be cohesive and it's going to look good. Sultry palette. This is the palette that I used for my wedding. I love this. A lot of people say this is neutral. I think it's more of a cool neutral tone. Now, it does have this random pink tone in here, which I'm not sure why that's in there, but this is a really, really cool palette. Now, this is definitely going to be like your va va voom, I'm going out, we stepping out tonight kind of palette. This isn't something that I reach for. Well, I don't count because I can basically wear whatever I want to work. But if I were someone who was working like, more of like a corporate job, this isn't something that I would reach for just simply because it's it's called sultry. It's very, very va-va-voom. The only con about this palette is for me and my skin tone, there's no transition tone. So I always find myself having to pull from another palette to put something in transition because you either have a brown, a dark brown, and a black. You just need something just in that in between to help blend the colors or to put in your crease. But I highly love this palette, and I recommend that one as well. Next up, we have the Tarteist Pro palette. This palette is going to be for a very specific person. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, if you don't like shimmer and you don't like color, you will not like this palette because that's basically all this is. Now, I do like the Tartelette palette and the Tartelette and Bloom palette. Those are two of my favorites. So when I saw this one, it's just very, very different for them, and I really, really appreciate the colors in it. Let me show you this one. It's a very, very fun palette. This is what it looks like. See, so if you don't like color, if you don't like shimmer, you're not going to like it. And then, of course, it does have some of those like basic tones in there too that you could wear. But like I said, it is a shimmer tone palette. So if that's not your gig, you won't like it. It's just something that I would recommend. No. And not because it's bad, but because I like to recommend things that I know you guys are going to get a good use out of. And this isn't something that I feel like the majority of you would get a good use out of. Now, is it bad? No. If you're a makeup lover and you like to play with color, go for it. But if not, this isn't something that I feel like you need to run out and get. I didn't grab, Warrior 2 palette. This palette is so bomb. So I did a tutorial on this past Thursday. This was more of like a Valentine's, like a date night look. And you can wear it for more than Valentine's Day. You don't have to use it for that. But this palette is so dope. It is a all matte palette. Again, look at the artwork. Stunning, stunning. I wonder who their artist is. It's beautiful. But this is all matte. Again, you can't screw this up. You can do so many different color combinations. In fact, this is what I have on my eyes today. I have this gray all on my lid, and I love it. Just like a really, really quick and easy smoky situation. I do recommend this one. I like this palette a lot. This is my baby. All right. Urban Decay Naked Peak Petite. I had the big one, but I ended up giving it away. Not because it was bad. I thought that I was going to use it way more than I did, and I just didn't. So I was wondering what was on your eyes. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. The heat, the big one, the large one, the heat is good. Me personally, I just didn't reach for it. Oh, I don't have Nubian too. I heard that was a good one. I feel like Juvia's Place has changed their what was it? Their shadow formula, because I had the Zulu palette and the Dunce palette. They weren't bad, but I just felt like the shadows, they were kind of dry. And so it kind of turned me off for them. And then I decided to try them again. And I was like, okay, something definitely is different here. The comparison. Oh, look, Amy Horror wants to buy the Warrior too, but I really only want the second row in the palette. I understand. I mean, yeah, if you're a fan, I get it. The cool thing about Juvia's Place is, number one, Black owned, hello, and two, they are affordable. So once, okay, I was like, earrings, once, got it. But the Naked Heat Petite palette, I use this baby. If you are someone who just wants the bare bone minimal eyeshadow, get this palette. This is all you're going to need. I use this so much over the summer. I used this yesterday. I know I use this palette at least 2 times a week. This is a really, really simple, basic palette. And I like it because it's basic, but you get those kind of like those pinky tones and those deep plum tones, but they're neutral. It's not like hot pink, but it's more like a mauve. It's really, really pretty, and I like it a lot. I can do a whole look with this. The darkest shade in here, I always use it for my eyeliner, and it comes out beautiful. What is this? Ooh, Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. I'm in the shade Deep 74. Let's talk about this. So if you are dry, don't get this. This is my foundation that I use when I need to be beat for the cheap seats. This is my foundation that I use if I'm working bridal or fashion show. If I'm working something and I need to be beat, I need to be beat, and I need my foundation to stay on all day long. This is what I reach for. This is actually my second bottle of this, and this is the foundation that I wore for my wedding day, just simply because my oil does not break through with this foundation. However, it also doesn't leave my face looking dry. Now, hey, Jamila, you made it. If you are dry skin, I'm not quite sure. In fact, I know Linda, she uses this. I think she has more of like a drier skin type. She likes it. But if you are dry and you're going to try to pull this off, you need to make sure that you are exfoliated. You need to make sure that you are hydrated. You need to make sure that you are moisturized. You need to make sure that you have prayed. This, if you were dry, could be a beast. It is thick, so when you're blending it out, to make life easier for you, if you're going to use this, I would probably say use a sponge, just simply because it might be easier for you to blend it out. I use a brush because I'm used to it, but when you first start getting with it, you might want to use a sponge. But if you are someone who likes to be beat for the cheap seats, if you are someone who wants a foundation because you are oily and you want it to stay on and not budge, this is it. She is it. Hello, Erica. How's it going? What's up? Where are you guys from? I've never asked that. Leave me where you're from in the comments, please. L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. Y'all know I don't care for primer. I feel like because I am so oily, no matter what, anything that is, oh, you're in California. Nice. I'm jealous. I feel like that because I am so oily, nothing is truly going to leave me matte. However, I am all for some pore smoothing, because I know y'all don't believe me, because when I'm sitting over here and I'm filming, I have all my lights on, but I swear to you, I got pores, I got texture, I got stuff going on. Random Jazzy, you're around the corner, girl. You're in Rock Hill. What's up? Let's see, Connecticut, Mississippi, Chicago. Oh, Lucy, you're in Barbados. Texas, Virginia. Let's see. Spirit in Cali, ass in Jersey. I love that. But I like the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. This is a product that is not talked about a lot. If you like something that's like a blurring, smoothing product, get this. You don't need no Benefit Professional. You don't need all those other high-end. These things are good. I started using this before I even went to beauty school, before I highly got into makeup. I could put this on before I put on my makeup. I could put this on when I don't have on makeup. And I've also put this on over my makeup and it worked beautifully. So if you want something that is smoothing and affordable, go to Ulta. It's $11. And you know, they always have their L'Oreal and Maybelline buy one, get one half off. And then you can save more money because you're going to have that $3.50 off coupon that they always send. Yes, yes, yes. Use your coupons. All right, so the Urban Decay Cherry. I like this palette a lot. I did a tutorial on it, not bad. Did I reach for this palette? No, ma'am. I did not. I did not reach for it as much as I thought. I ended up giving this away to a client. Again, not bad. I just did not reach for it. So in 2019, you guys know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I already talked about it. We ain't buying a lot of makeup this year. We're just not, especially eyeshadow palettes. I feel like I have more than enough eyeshadow palettes, and I'm really going to focus on utilizing what I have. So that way, stuff like this don't happen. I buy something, I love it for a second, and then I don't reach for it again. So this is one of those. Do I recommend this? No, not because it's bad. It's not bad. But again, this is going to be very unique to your taste. If you like the plum colors and you wear them on a regular basis, get it. If you're someone who has green eyes, get it because it's going to complement your eyes. But other than that, it's not any, I never reached for it. Being honest with you guys, don't do it. Huda Beauty, New Nude. Woo, I never buy Huda with my own money. Every time I've bought a Huda palette, I've always had a gift card. I love this palette. Hey, Lori, what's up, girl? I love this Huda palette. However, she is expensive. Like I said, I always have some sort of gift card, or if there's a Sephora, 20% off. But Huda palettes are bomb, and I hate that. I hate that because they're so expensive. Let me show you. So here is the first one, and I actually had to hide it from myself because I was using it every single day. Not that it's a bad thing, but because I have so many palettes and I need to get through them, this is the first palette. I did not use this glitter. It just fell out. That's the thing. I don't like the pressed glitter, but this whole situation over here is my jam. I love this palette. This is a good one, but the New Nude, I'm actually going to do another video with this because someone requested it in my last upload, but I love these tones. These spackle shades, I have literally never seen anything like this in my life. This is a very, very unique formula. This is a very, very unique palette. That is why I wanted it. Yeah, they came out of nowhere and they are super, super expensive. Lori, if you want to borrow it to try it out, you can totally try it out. I don't mind you borrowing it at all. But it is super, super unique. Here's what we'll do when we get together. I'll use it on you and I'll let you take it home and you can borrow it. But I absolutely love this palette. Like I said, I don't know why she is just so adamant on putting these stupid shimmers in here. San Diego. I don't like the glitter. I'm not a glitter girl. I like shimmer. Like, this is hardcore, legit glitter. I'm not into that. But the shimmers, the spackles are, look at that. That's pretty. And the consistency and the texture of it is really, it's different. Yeah, and I get it. The price tag, yeah, That's why when I bought this one, I had a gift card for my birthday, and when I got this one, I had another gift card because I believe this was after my 30th birthday, and I had a 20% off. So no, I've never bought her just flat out. Yeah, I got glitter all over me, just flat out off the rip. No, can't do it. Oh yeah, absolutely, Lori. I do not mind. Another palette that you guys are going to see soon on the channel, Urban Decay Born to Run. This is a really, really good palette, and I do not reach for enough. Again, not because which one is the best. Ooh. Which one is the best? I'm going to have to say this one, just simply because I feel like I can get more looks, more looks out of this one. I can get a lot of looks out of this one, but I always feel like whenever I do looks with this, it just seems to always look kind of similar. So I think just in color palette and color theory wise, I think this one is the best, but I like them both. Urban Decay Born to Run. This is a bomb palette. This is one of those palettes that got lost in the shuffle, and I will for sure be busting this out. And I think this is one of those palettes too that's super easy to use, and I do recommend this just simply because you get a nice color range. I like palettes where it offers you some fun colors. So you have like some purples, you have some browns, you've got some neutrals, you've got some greens. It really offers you a little bit of everything. I should have just brought my whole eyeshadow thing over here so I can show you guys everything I'm talking about. That would have been smarter. So here's Born to Run. Pretty. So see, I love how you've got some green and blue tones over here. Then you've got some bronzy. You've got peach matte, some browns. Then over here, you've got like some fire colors. And you've got some purples. Like, I feel like this is just a really, really good palette because sometimes you might not want something that's just straight brown neutral. You might want a pop of blue. You might want a little purple. Also, this is a palette where if you are someone who is afraid of color or maybe feel like you're too mature for color, you can pull this palette off. Oh yeah, absolutely. I have that one, but like you, I definitely need to use more. Yeah, the shimmers are very, very beautiful. I personally, I love my hooded palettes. Now, the palettes that I just simply can't bring myself to buy are the Natasha Denona palettes. That is insane to me. You're telling me $120? Nah, man, you got me bent. If you think I'm gonna pay $120 for an eyeshadow palette, no, ma'am. The Urban Decay, yes, this is interesting, Lucy. This is a nice one. And then while we're on palettes, they all seem to be on top. I am an ABH collector, okay? That is my favorite brand. Hey, Miss Sherry. So that is why whenever they come out with new ones, I buy them. Now, I made a statement last year after I got my Sultry palette. I said that I don't know that I will be investing in any more ABH palettes. Not because I feel like they hit a plateau, but just simply because I don't really see anything different. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I have enough and I don't really see how they can come out with anything different. Like now I know they came out with the 4 quads, which is something I am definitely not interested in. If that's the case, give me a palette. But ABH, Lori, yeah, that's my jam. I love ABH Norvina palette. These shimmers in here, they are, the texture of them, you have to be very, very careful. I want to try Pat McGrath so bad, though. Yeah, the price tag. I'm with you. I have a Pat palette. It's somewhere floating. It should, the packaging should show up some. You know what? No, because she didn't come in a package. Hold on, let me grab that. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, Pat didn't come in a box. Thank you for mentioning her. So back to the Norvina palette. These shimmers are very, very soft. So just beware with that. But boy, they are pigmented. Now, again, this isn't a palette that I would recommend to you guys or clients to go out and get just simply because it's going to be very, very specific. If you're someone who likes purples and you like pinks, cool. If that's not your gig, don't get this because you won't use it. Hold on, let me back up. I've got some comments. Let me see. I have that one, but like you, I definitely need to use more. The shimmers are beautiful. Do you have the Morphe 9C? No, Erica, I don't have the Morphe 9C palette. I'll try Pat. Hey, Range World, what's up, girl? How's it going? I own Vizart palettes. Okay, but I don't have a huge collection. Just a little curated one. I don't judge high price palettes. Gotcha. Pat McGrath had a sale last Christmas. Oh, 20% off the whole 25% off. That's not bad. I want the Bronze Seduction. Yeah. If you guys aren't familiar with Kinky Sweat, she that girl's bomb. She's a bomb. Check her out. She is a huge Pat McGrath palette fan, and she takes her palettes and she does 3 looks with her palette. I think she just recently did the Bronze Seduction palette. I know she just recently did one. I can't remember which one it was, but check her out because she's top notch and she uses those palettes. Again, I love Auntie Pat. I really, really do. But again, I guess this is just me being biased and wanting to support another Black woman, another makeup artist. If I was going to spend $125 on a palette, it would most definitely be hers. However, I can't do that. But since we're talking about her, here is my Pat McGrath palette, the Mothership. This one was $55, I believe, and I had a little casualty in here. As you can see, I lost a shadow. Now, here's the thing about this palette. If I could be 100% honest, I did it for the culture. That's why I bought this palette. This is not a palette that I reached for. I'm going to be so transparent with you guys. I use this palette probably about 4 times, and then I moved on to the next thing. To me, this is more of a collector's item. Again, this is going to be very, very unique to if you like these kind of colors, if you like to wear color. If you don't like to wear color, obviously don't get this palette, but she does have smaller palettes that are with more wearable eyeshadows. So if you want, you can get some. I got that. Oh, you have this one too, Lori? Do you find yourself using it often? I never reached for it. I honestly forgot I had it until someone mentioned Pat McGrath. The next eyeshadow palette here, Violet Boss Flamingo. Do I recommend this to you? No. Again, I love it. This is my summer jam. But as you can see, this is why I don't recommend it to you guys. This is a very, very fun, colorful palette. In fact, I need to sit this one out because I am trying to bring on spring so hard. That week when it was so warm here, first of all, I was sick as a dog because my allergies just came and attacked me out of nowhere. But this screams spring, summer vibes. Now, it's a rare occasion that I actually like pastel shades, but the pastel shades in this palette are really, really pretty. And I don't even like swatching pastels because they swatch crappy. That's not even a good judge of it. But these are very, very creamy, easy to blend. And the shimmers in here, especially this shade right here, ooh, that is such a pretty color. I love this color so much. Look at that. Ah, that's beautiful. No, you used it twice. Yeah, I'm searching for a mauve palette. Which ones do you recommend? For mauve palettes, if you like mauve, I would go with the Naked Cherry palette or the Modern Renaissance ABH. Those are my 2 recommendations for mauve tones. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, no, Huda's too expensive. So Modern Renaissance or Cherry palette. But if I had to pick between those 2, I'm going with Modern Renaissance all day. That palette is the GOAT of all palettes. That's just my opinion, though. And then another palette that I have here, another Juvia's Place Masquerade Mini. Do I recommend this? I do. And I recommend this because, hey, Stephanie, how you doing? How I describe this palette, if I were to be an eyeshadow palette, this is the palette that I would be because I've got my colors and I got my neutral. I'm not someone that's just a neutral girl, and I'm not someone that's a color girl. I like a little bit of everything. And so this, oh, you like this? Lauren, you're still here? Aw. Thanks for the support. Yeah, the packaging on all their stuff is bomb. Do you do BH Cosmetics? Have you tried the Zodiac? I tried the palette I said earlier. Yeah, I was talking about BH. I do. I like their shadows. I think for the affordable price and the quality, it's not bad at all. Yeah, I have not tried the Zodiac palette though. I don't even think I seen that. I don't think I've seen where I've got my neutral tones. And for me, for my neutrals, I like the orangey and the burnt reds and orange tones. A little bit of gold bronze. I recommend this. This is a bomb palette. One of my favorites. Let's see. Again, Makeup Revolution Tropical Paradise palette. This is a palette I no longer own. I did it for the culture. I wanted to support Makeup Tammy because I think she's awesome. And I ended up giving this away. This palette was a beautiful palette. Makeup Revolution. Here's my thing with Makeup Revolution. I wish they would stop jacking other brands because I don't like that. Why? I think dupes are cool just simply because everybody don't have money to spend on high-end shadows. However, don't rip off another brand's idea. I don't care. High-end, affordable, whatever the case may be, stop doing that. However, the quality for Makeup Revolution, they got some good stuff. I had no problems with the quality of this. It blended out beautifully. Again, it was just one that kind of sat and got lost in the shuffle. So I ended up giving it away. I'm the kind of person where if I haven't used something within 3 to 4 months, I'll look at it, use it, decide if I like it. And if I'm not going to use it, I just give it away because I can't stand clutter. I don't like to have clutter. Let's see. All-Star game. Yes, it's going on in the city. The city is so live right now. Oh, we were going to do something, but I was like, no, I don't want to do anything because first of all, the way our finances are set up, everything's going to be jacked up. We need to save money. And secondly, it's cold and it's raining. And I want to stay away. I want to stay in. So we're chilling. But the All-Star game is going on in Charlotte right now. Erica, why do you think modern Renaissance won't flatter your skin tone? I like that palette. I also have that. Yeah, Jazzy. I just the quality is there. It's like if your quality is good and you're affordable, you don't have to rip off other brands. You can legit come up with your own ideas. That's just, I don't know, just the whole integrity with that. And that's kind of my main reason why I kind of struggle with using Makeup Revolution's products in the first place. Like I said, with that palette, it was in collaboration with Tammy. Like I said, I was doing it for the culture, but yeah, no, it's just Oh, okay. So here is the Saharan Blush Palette by Juvia's Place. I ended up giving it away. I felt like the blushes were kind of dry, if I could be 100%. It had some shimmers in there, which I guess could have been used as highlights. I wasn't checking for that. I don't know. It was just, I wasn't a huge fan of the formula. That's just me, though. Oh, Lori, is your everything good? I don't want to put your business out there. I said a prayer for your family, Lori, and your your husband got to meet Shaquille O'Neal. That's awesome. Did he get a picture with him? You're welcome. And again, when I tried this, it was last year. I don't know if they have tweaked their blush formulas because I feel like they tweaked their eyeshadows, but I just felt like for me, the blush was just a little bit, it was too dry. And it's weird because the pigmentation was there, but here's my thing with it. I felt like it was kind of dry. I kind of had to work it onto my brush, but then when I put it on my skin, I felt like it was just kind of, it didn't blend right. So there were a couple of things with it. That's why honestly I never talk about it on my channel. Oh, he left the phone in the car. Might be too warm red for me. Erica, do you have more of like a neutral what's your undertone in your skin? If you don't mind telling me, like, are you light, medium, fair, deep, dark, and are you more of like a neutral, pink, warm undertone? All right, 48 minutes. I got to get moving. Fenty Gloss Bomb. Fussy, this is bomb. You don't need both, okay? If you have the original one, you don't need this one, but this one is great. Do you plan on getting the K-Or palette? I was looking at it last night. It's $59. While again, if I get it, it won't be immediately, but I think it will just be another me doing it for the culture, if I could be 100% honest. I'm still waiting to hear more reviews as far as the shadow consistency in the formula is. I was watching Too Much Mouth. She did a video on it. I love her because she was so funny. Like all the complaints with that Keisha Kaur palette is just total trash to me. It's shaped like a K. That's not practical. How do I store it? If you don't lay that bitty to the side and put it on your vanity, it's kind of like if Kim, Kylie, and Chloe came out with the K palette, y'all be all over that. But because it's Keisha Kaur, it's not practical. It's too big. Hello, I see so many people walking around with these big old 55-inch James Charles Morphe palettes, but ain't nobody shouting about that's not practical. But I digress because that's a whole nother situation. I am thinking about getting Keisha's palette. I am. Yes, God is good. We have a long way to go, but he's doing good. Okay, good. I'm glad he's doing good. Yeah, I haven't tried the booty. I haven't tried the Beauty Bakery coffees and cocoa palette, but I do want to. That is one that's on my list as well. Medium, dark complexion, neutral, somewhat cool. Oh, I think you'll be good, Erica. I think it's going to be one of those situations where honestly, you are not going to know until you try it. So just, it's kind of hard to try. Well, if you go into Sephora, you can have them. Yeah, they'll give you a brush. You can try it. Just try it out and see how you like it. You might surprise yourself. Oh yeah, Shanine, she made some good points on her video on that palette. And all the points that she made, I was like, thank you for saying it because she is someone with a bigger platform and a larger audience. And I was like, yes, 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 check, check, check. Everything that she said was my exact thoughts. Yeah. Oh, I am ordering the Stilazzi palettes for my client kit. So I will show you those when I get them in. Sunday Riley UFO acne treatment oil. This is a dry oil. This is my night cream. This is what has saved my acne prone skin. I have been using this for exactly a year and 1 month now. And let me tell you, man, if you are someone who has acne prone skin, if you have acne, if you have texture, highly recommend this. This is the big one. I've been using this for a year and I finally broke down and bought the big one. I think at the end of December, I had just been getting the little one. So the little one is $40 and the big one is $80. However, when it comes to my skincare and I find something that is going to work for me, so basically, okay, so it has salicylic acid in it, which is what you need, especially if you have a lot of acne and blackheads. And it's a very, very interesting texture because it's an oil, which sounds scary when you are oily skin, but it's a dry oil. It doesn't leave me greasy. It sinks right into the skin. My skin is hydrated, and I wake up in the morning and I just wash my face with some water. I'll go over with some toner, and I'm good to go. This has really helped control my acne. My skin looks nice and bright. It's just a really, really good product. I highly recommend this. Oh, yes, Stilazzi. Stilazzi's on point. You're going to love it. I have to get through this. We might have to do a part 2, guys, because I've been on for 53 minutes. And then, okay, so here I have some Bite Beauty products. I did not purchase these. Bite Beauty actually sent them to me, and I love them. Oh, I can't reach up there. It's too high. I absolutely love these. So these are the Amuse Bouge lipsticks. If you are someone who can't stand to have a dry lip, you need to look into Bite Beauty because the pigmentation is insane and it's very, very hydrating. So the Amuse Bouge lipsticks are really, really nice. And then this one is the, French press gloss. Yeah, they sent me this one too. And Dirty Chai. That is my favorite gloss of all time right now. I have been using that so much. I'm probably almost out of it because I've been using it strong since October. But Bite Beauty lip products are amazing. Bye, Lori. Have a good night. I'll be thinking of you. What SPF do you use? SPF that I use is by Black Girl Sunscreen, and it's 30 SPF. It's a moisturizing sunscreen. However, I just use the tiniest amount if I do use this. And then my moisturizer that I use is by Mario Badescu, and that one is 15 SPF. They heard you hyping. Oh, yeah. I bought Libra, and then they contacted me. Yeah, you are 100% right. Libra's my jam. I love that. And then we have ABH Brow Wiz. Duh, of course. Everyone needs a Brow Wiz. Ooh, the all-nighter long wear mattifying waterproof setting powder. I gotta dig this up. Where is she? I got this over the summer. This is bomb. Now, does it really make my face waterproof? I don't know, because I didn't dip my face in the water, but did it control my oil? 100%. And I didn't have any crazy issues with a white cast either, which I thought for sure I would have. And then I have the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in the shade NC50. This was for my client kit. I love this stuff. That's a good one. And then we have Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the brown tone, because y'all know I love my brown lippies, in the shade Unveil. And we have a MAC Powder Kiss in the shade Impulsive. The MAC Powder Kisses, so I like it, but you just have to really, really work the lipstick on your lips to get the payoff. It's not super pigmented, I'll be honest with you. Oh yeah, that sunscreen is bomb. They played Sagittarius hard. What color was Sagittarius? What color was that one? Was that like a really, really bright pink? I can't remember. And I know there was like a really, really dark one too. It almost looked black. Then I have another. Okay, this is my Bite Beauty. They sent me this one too. This was the Candy Cane, the Agave Lip Mask. Woo, those are so good, especially this time of year. If you're super, super dry, yes, dry lips, full show. And then the Fenty Beauty Foundation, shade 400. A bright, yeah, the bright fuchsia color. I thought so. I was like, ooh, girl, she bright. The Muse liquid lipsticks are bomb. You know, I was swatching a few of them, and the only reason why I didn't buy one was because I couldn't decide on a shade. I could not decide on what shade that I wanted. Oldie but a beauty. Oldie but a goodie. MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Y'all, I am so hard into MAC products right now. MAC, obviously, for me, well, not obviously, because you guys don't know. I'll say cliche. MAC was the first makeup brand that I went to. And if I have to choose, no matter what, I feel like MAC complexion products just always look bomb on me, no matter what. So I have decided to stop chasing for the perfect complexion product and just go back to MAC. I love it. This is the mineralized skin finish. I like to use this up under the eyes, or if I want like a light setting powder, but you're going to be seeing me using a lot more MAC products. I bought this at the end of last year. Urban Decay Naked Smoky, 100%. This palette they discontinued, but if I think you can get it on Nordstrom, Belk, or Macy's. Not sure which one, but I know which one of those you can still get this on. And I believe it's probably half off. I've got some mascara minis. Benefit Bad Gal Bang is a really, really great mascara. And then the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I was impressed with this one too. Now, I wasn't impressed enough to go buy it, but I might get another mini again just to try it, because currently my jam is the NARS Climax Mascara, but this is a good one too. Did I give this away? I must have given it. I don't even think this is 2018. This is not 2018. Is this 2018? This is the very beginning of 2018. Okay. Violet Voss Pro hashtag palette. This was the one that had all the purples in it. I don't know where this is. Where did this palette go? I don't remember giving this away. Good night, Erica. Have a good one. I don't remember where that palette is, guys. So obviously, if I don't remember it, it must not be that great. MAC is the OG. Absolutely. I love trying new things, but yeah. You just finished Mineralized Skin Finish today. Yes, I did. Oh, you didn't have a backup. I've heard that the Sephora Micro Smooth is supposed to be a nice little dupe for that. The Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in Dark Golden, I bought 2 of these. Used the first one. This is a bomb concealer. And I tested out the Too Faced Mattifying Soft Focus Finishing Primer. Yeah, it was alright. I don't recommend it. It was cool. I have Dior Backstage, one of my favorite foundations. I tested this out during the summer. My shade is 5W, and when I tell you this is one of the best foundation matches for me, it is spot on perfect. This foundation stands up in the heat in July with me sweating and oily skin. So this is a really good one. All right, I'm just going to bust through all of these now. ABH bronzer. I did not like the bronzers. They were trash to me. They did not look good on my skin. It was very, very ashy. MAC has never really worked for me, but NARS came all the way through for the kid. Nice. NARS has some good stuff too. I got beef with NARS though, if I can be honest, Stacey, because when I first got into makeup, my first high-end foundation was the NARS Sheer Matte. That foundation was so bomb, and then they discontinued it, and I was pissed. I was so mad. They discontinued it, and then after that, they came out with the NARS All Day Luminous. It's okay, not my favorite. They came out with the mattes, the stick foundation. Didn't like that. Not a huge fan of Sheer Glow. So I got beef with NARS. I need for them to reformulate and give me another matte foundation because, ABH Gloss in the shade Amber, which is amazing. My Stila Aqua Glow Serum Concealer. I love this for my days when I didn't want to wear makeup, just put a little bit under my eyes. However, the shade Deep is just way too warm for me, and I would try to wear it and try. And then my friend Grant said something to me about it at work one day. He's like, "You look really, really red." And I was like, "All right, that's it. I'm not wearing it no more." Then I have the, what is this? Oh, this was a Becca, the Glow Gloss in Rose Gold. This is not worth it. It's a glorified lip gloss. The Dior Forever Undercover Concealer. This is good. Do I recommend it? No, because there are a bunch of things that are much better than this, but I do like it. The Beach eyeshadow palette. I love this, but it was just giving me clutter. I ended up giving it away, and this was, I gotta stop buying you know what? Something else I want to work on. Stop buying things that are only temporary, because I hate it when something is like limited edition, or they're only going to sell it for a little bit of time, and then you like it and you can't get it anymore. I don't like buying limited edition products, and I never really have. All right, now I've got a Real Technique stippling brush, which I love. This is, a Becca lip gloss. Becca lip glosses are highly overpriced. Just highly overpriced. Let's see, Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Protector. I actually wore this to work today. Not mad at it. I had a Real Technique sponge in here. And then I've got the Makeup Forever. The Makeup Forever Loose Setting Powder. If you've never tried this, this is a good one as well. My favorite eyeliner, the Marc Jacobs Highliner Liner. Listen, I hate spending $25 on an eyeliner, but hear me out really quick. I'm oily, things slip off. This is the only eyeliner that I put on and it does not come off. This is the eyeliner that I have on right now in the shade Earthquake. It's just like a really, really rich brown tone. Oh, it's so pretty. These eyeliners are the only ones that don't budge on me. So, yes, I will drop the money on it because it will stay. Then I've got Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is really good, the waterproof version. This was hyped up, and I understand why. The Urban Decay 100 Degrees Vice Lipstick. I wasn't thinking I should have got 2 of these because I wore this color all summer long, and now I can't get it again. The Beauty Bakery Cake Face. This is at the very beginning of 2018. I did not like this concealer, which broke my heart because I wanted to like it, but it just sets so fast. and you gotta move fast. It's sticky. I was not a fan, but I definitely am going to try some more stuff from Beauty Bakery. The ABH Stick Foundation in the shade Earth. I like to use this for contour. I like that one a lot. The Lock-It Cream Concealer, Deep 37. Y'all know that's my favorite concealer of all time. And then here is my other highlighter pencil. And this is my, I think this is the black one. Yeah, the black one. Oh yeah, here's the other Juvia's Place palette that I had. The Dunce palette. I didn't like this one. To me, this one was very, very dry. Ooh, we are almost done. All right, so here's a sample of the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I had, the Clinique Take the Day Off, the balm. Listen, that is a bougie buy like no other, but I love that stuff. Ever since I've started using that to take my makeup off, I could tell a huge difference because I feel like the oils would leave my face too greasy. The makeup wipes would just almost strip my face, but the balm is good. And I also use the Garnier Micellar Water. Those two are great for taking off my makeup. Then I have, here's Urban Decay Heat. Did this come out in 2018? I do not recall. Well, we already talked about what happened to this one. And then up here's Libra by Bite Beauty. And then we have Bad Gal Bang. I liked those a lot. Another Bite Beauty. I have this still. I like this. So e.l.f., people be sleeping on e.l.f. e.l.f. makes some good stuff. I like this palette a lot. It's a little colorful palette. This is the Jewel Pop Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette. I like this. This is a good one. And then I have another Sunday Riley UFO oil. I've got a Lock-It, another Lock-It concealer. Clinique Take It Away is my HG. Yeah, girl, it is so good. It is good. This is, that was a birthday present. And then I have my Becca, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Chocolate Geode. This is the deepest one that they have, and I use this on my clients. It is so pretty. If you have deep skin, this is sickening. I love it. Another MAC product. This is my Studio Fix powder in the shade, what is this? Yep, that's mine, NW43. Oh yeah, and then the Morphe Bronzer. This is one of the best bronzers. Y'all know CoverGirl Queen. Like, that's like the top notch for its brown girl bronzers. But the Morphe Bronzer ain't bad at all. And then I've got the Marc Jacobs Sequins. I use these on wedding day on myself and on my girls. These are so, so pretty. I did a tutorial with them too. There's a little bit of a learning curve with them, but I ended up putting these in my client kit because I can see me more so using them definitely on clients than myself, especially for special occasions. But these are really, really nice. You don't need 3. Just get 1 and be done with it. Another Bad Gal Bang. Oh yeah, the Laura Mercier Secret Blurring Powder. This is a pressed powder for the under eyes. I was using this hardcore, but then I switched over to my Kat Von D. But I put this in my client kit because this is spectacular for dry skin. Oh, then I have my MAC Patrick's powder. I think I probably have, I worked through that. I have just like the tiniest bit. I didn't repurchase just simply because, again, I know it's limited edition, but I pretty much ran through the first one. Then I have, Urban Decay. Yep, I've got 2 of them. The All Nighter Concealer. I have one in Dark Golden and Dark Warm. Again, if you are dry skin, I don't recommend these, or if you have dry under eyes, but if you have combination normal oily and you like a just beat under eye super brightening, that is a good one. And I've got another Brow Wiz. I haven't used this mascara in so long. This used to be my favorite, the Stila Huge Extreme Lash. This is still a really, really good one. And then, what is this? Oh, yeah, the Kat Von D, the 24-Hour Super Brow. I don't recommend her pomades because they're difficult to work with. I had a hard time working with it. So I feel like and I'm not bragging like, my skill level, but I feel like with me being a professional makeup artist, if I kind of struggle with this, I can see someone who's really not the best struggling with it. It's just got a weird dry down time to it. I wasn't a huge fan. Another Bite Beauty. Okay. The Urban Decay Cherry, the Cherry collection, the lipstick. So pretty. It's a really, really deep, deep, deep plum tone. Super, super pretty. And then last we have here the the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I did not like this. This to me, I had high expectations, but it wasn't matte. It wasn't matte. I felt like I got super, super oily, quick. The shade ranges for Cover FX are a trip to me because I don't know. Maybe they don't have enough shades. I don't know. Something with their shade range is just off. But the color match was okay. It wasn't bad. I was able to make it work. But it wasn't. I didn't think it was that matte. And then I have a Kat Von D. Oh, she doesn't make this anymore. This is her eye primer. And that is it for the Empties. You're right. MAC will release that powder again because they tend to do that. All right, guys. So I have been on for 1 hour and 10 minutes. This has been the longest live that I have ever done. Thank you so much for rocking with me and checking me out. The product Empties. I hope maybe you saw some things that you maybe have some questions on. If you were thinking about, oh, I want to get it. Now you can kind of make a decision. Let me know, of course, after this is over, you want to go back in the comments. Let me know if there's something that you want me to try or if you have tried any of these things. I just want to hear your thoughts. All right. So I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend and I will see you in Monday's video. Let me look on my calendar to see what Monday's video is. Monday's video will be my brush video. All right. I'll see you. I'll let everyone say good night. Ooh, talking for 1 hour is exhausting. My Lord. That's the dumbest meme. All right. Good night, love. Good night, y'all. Love you.